Joe, ultimately, why do you think you guys weren't able to get it done tonight?
I don't think our mindset was there these past two games. We didn't come ready to play. Puck play's a little slow. Our legs weren't moving. So I think it's going to be good to get back to practice and not be so comfortable with where we are in the standings.
Was there anything specific about Charlotte's game that was tough to get past out there?
Yeah, I think they're a defensive structured team. They play on top. They're hardworking. They finish their checks. They don't do anything too special, but they frustrated us the last two games, so hats off to them.
On the bright side, I know the last two games weren't great for you guys, but you did make, you guys solidified the playoff position there for you guys. After missing the playoffs last year, what was the reaction to, getting that done and just knowing that you have that chance?
Yeah, we're excited about the postseason, obviously. I think that's just a feather in our cap. We got bigger goals, so we just need to start working towards those.
When you, look at these last two games, how much does it make you hungrier to have like a good push into the playoffs and be ready for when that comes?
Yeah, I think sometimes weekends like this can be good for a team. I think we're pretty happy with the season we've had so far, getting a little comfortable. So I think that's a good wake-up call for us, 10 games out from playoffs now, that we're going to have to be harder if we want to go till June.
Greg, overall, were you happier with today's effort compared to yesterday's game?
Compared to yesterday's, yes. Still what we needed and wanted? No. We fell short of the mark. I think right now we're going through a little bit of trying to identify with what we want to do at this point of the season. We certainly need to have more pride and just consistency in our effort and our winning habits and making sure that we're pushing. We're pushing to get better every day, and I thought this weekend fell flat.
Joe Blandisi said a weekend like this could be a wake-up call. What's your confidence level in knowing that this team can bounce back?
Well, all year, whenever there's been a little step backwards, there's always been a great response by the team. Our disappointment yesterday with how we played, there was a little bit of a response today, not enough of a response, and he's certainly right. It should be a big wake-up call for us this weekend to know just how tough teams are getting at this point in the year, where the season's at, and that's a team right there that are the types of teams you're going to see the rest of the way, and we're going to have to find ways to earn a lot more than what we got today.
Despite the two losses this weekend, one of the bright lights was making the playoffs and securing that position. How proud are you of the team's determination to get to that point?
Yeah, certainly there's been a lot of great work all season for our team to get to this point and be able to clinch with the 12 games remaining. But I think that might be some of the psychology that our team's going through right now. Is we've got to make sure we stay hungry, we stay motivated, we're getting better. We certainly want to push for home ice advantage and make sure we're holding on to this number one spot, and not necessarily just hold on, but like push through and every night plant the seed that we're going to be a hard team to play against, and we certainly weren't that this weekend.
Pontus Holmberg has 6 goals in his last 8 games. How important is someone like him for your team's offense heading into the playoffs and beyond?
Yeah, I mean, he has a lot of skill and ability to put the puck in the net, and we lost some guys, some offense that we need guys to step up and fill those voids, and he's been doing that as of late. We just also need some other guys to step in that up in that role as well.
What do you think of Ryan Torberg in his first pro game?
It was good. It was a tough game to get him into. I thought early on he had some good looks, just speed around the rink, some good puck play. He looked calm. He didn't look too nervous. I know he was excited. And then towards the third period, it was just tough to get him the amount of reps I wanted to give him just based on where the game was at. But I thought it's something that he could build confidence off of and a stepping stone for him.
Yesterday you mentioned the speed of the checkers was a factor. Was that, again, today another factor? And if so, how do you deal with that in the future?
Well, when we face fast teams like this, we've got to be more physical, and we've got to get in the way, and we've got to slow them down with being above them and using our bodies. We got up ice and we had a couple hits, but then their D just jump around us and beat us up the rink. So it's more the structure in our mindset than anything against fast teams, and we just weren't able to slow them down enough tonight.
At this point, do you have any update on Jordy Ben?
No, I'm going to have to talk with the medical team and see what's going on there.